Have you ever had somebody like want you and you don't want them, and then like all of a sudden you start noticing them, and then you want them, and then as soon as you start wanting them, they start trying to play you? That's very ghetto.
Listen, breaking up with me is going to be a long process because what you mean? You're going to have to break up with me a couple times because no. What?
So yesterday was the first day in my life I have ever abruptly just left a date. Just left. I was just like, I gotta walk away. So this guy yesterday I met, 2 days before yesterday I met him, and he texted me. He was like, hey, what you doing? Do you want to go meet at the place that we met at and have drinks? First round on me, right? And so I was like, yeah, sure, let's do that. So we get to the place, and there's like a mom and pop's catfish place next door. So he's like, oh, I'm kind of hungry. I want some food. What you want? I said, just whatever type of fish you got. So he comes back with one fish chicken fry basket. So we split it. And then bartender comes out, we order our drinks, and he's like, oh, you gonna pay for the drinks? I was like, no. I was like, you said first round was gonna be on you. And he was like, oh, I can't stand women. They only want to get free drinks and food for free from men and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
True, though.
You literally said in your text message that the first round of drinks is on you. He goes, well, I paid for the food over here, and you can at least pay for the drinks. I'm like,
Nah, I don't
you said you were hungry.
Be a man of
you
your
ordered
word.
food. You said the first round of drinks is on you. So I don't understand what the problem is right now. And he's like, well, you got money. You could pay for it. I say, I could pay for it, but that was not the deal. You said you were going to pay for the first round. He was just like going off. He's like, you do it. You pay for the drinks. I'm like, I'm not paying for the drinks. Like, I don't understand what the problem was. Like, write me if I was wrong. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to walk away. I didn't even get to enjoy my drink. I was so mad because it was so good. It was a spicy lavender margarita, and I didn't even get to drink. I took maybe like 3 sips out the drink, and I just walked away and walked to my car. I was like, this man has got me effed all the way up.
So I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I actually feel partly responsible for the dude taking her on a date. And when I say I feel partly responsible, I'm talking about as a content creator, I feel partly responsible because I made these videos that expose women for taking advantage of dudes on dates. We have exposed so many females going on dates with men just to use the dudes and just to get some free meals. I mean, there's been some videos that's been exposing females of going on 3 dates in one day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner with 3 different men, and then coming home to their boyfriend. Like, females really be finessing dudes. But at the same time, we've exposed the females who do that. But that, first of all, number one, that don't mean every female does that. Number two, I I said I didn't go on dates when I was dating. Not take a female on a date and then expect her to pay and stuff like that and do all these different types of things. Dudes is kind of getting weird with it. And the reason why I partly feel responsible is because maybe I didn't give any like alternatives to when you date somebody or when you take a female on a date, what to do. So here's my thing. If you're going to take time out your day to take a female on a date, just pay for it, bro. And just do the man thing and just pay for it. I don't even like saying doing the man thing because that shouldn't even be expected of men in this modern day era. Or, this is another alternative that I think is better. Communicate with the female ahead of time. Be like, yo, like, who's paying this and that, X, Y, Z. You know what I'm saying? Like, communicate with her to figure out what's going on. Or number 3, just don't take her on no date, bro. Now, if you're really, really feeling her and stuff like that, and you feel like she's wifey, you feel like she could potentially be a wife, in my opinion, this is what my dad told me a long time ago, actually. He said, and I was surprised that he said something like this. This is like 10 years ago he told me this. He said when he would take a female on a date, he'll pay for the first one. But on the second date, he would expect her to pay. So therefore, it's a mutual thing, and you could actually see the type of person a female is if you present that to her and she don't pay. Like, all right, I already know what type of person I'm dealing with. You feel me? But dudes are kind of getting weird with it. Like, either take her on a date or don't take her on a date. And if you feel like she's using you, don't take her on a date, bro. And like, why even put yourself in that position? Like, because at the end of the day, a female's going to give attention to the person she wants to give attention to, whether you pay for the meal or not. Look at all the dudes that be dogging them out and stuff like that, and they still get back with him. They still give him more chances. They still deal with the guy. Because if a female really wants to be with somebody, and I've said this on my channel plenty of times, it don't matter what you do. Now, I'm not saying just don't do nothing ever, but I'm saying like when somebody really wants somebody, especially a woman, when she really wants you, you ain't gotta do all that extra stuff, bro. So the best thing to do, what I used to do, I ain't used to take them on no dates. Unless she's somebody I feel like I have a future with, unless she's somebody I really want to take seriously and I really want to start a family with, and I have to take her on those types of dates to actually get to know who she is as a person. You know what I'm saying?
I got a real question for you, okay? A real question. When you're in a relationship, why is it important to go out and party and go to the club? Why is that important to you? And not just you and every other woman who thinks like this. Also, whenever you guys come across a woman who's like, well, I don't want to party when I'm in a relationship. That's not for me. I'm not going to disrespect my man by being out at the club. Why do y'all automatically think that it's because we don't trust ourselves to not cheat? Because that could not be further from the truth. There's just no real point for me to be in that environment. Everybody knows when you go to the club, 90% of the people there are drunk and looking to hook up with somebody. That's it. And with me being in a relationship, I'm not about to sit there and entertain no flirtatious conversation with other men. I'm not about to be out there dancing on no other men. I'm not about to sit at the bar and let other men buy me drinks and get me drunk. I'm not gonna partake in any of that. So with me not doing any of that stuff, the only thing left is for me to sit there and hang out with my girls. So why on earth do I need to do that around a bunch of drunk men looking to hook up with somebody?
Wow.
Why is that the environment that I need to be in, knowing I got a man at home? If me and my girls want to just see each other and hang out, we can go get brunch. We can go shopping.
Facts.
We can go get our nails done. We can all go out to dinner. We can go do a wine tasting. There's a lot of other things that you can do to hang out with your girls that don't include being in that type of environment. See, the reason why you ladies don't understand that is because y'all like to go out there and do what they call micro cheating. You'll do just enough so that it's technically not considered cheating. But you still doing stuff you ain't got no business doing when you got a man. See, if you out there dancing and shaking your ass on another man, technically you not cheating, but you definitely being disrespectful. If you sitting there flirting with a man and letting him buy you drink after drink after drink and sitting there carrying on a flirtatious conversation with him, you are technically not cheating, but you're still disrespecting your man. But you guys don't recognize that stuff as cheating, so you use that as your cover-up. Y'all go out there and do that stuff, and because it's not technically cheating, you can use the excuse, oh, we don't be out there doing nothing. Y'all gotta get out of that mindset, though, that cheating is the only way to disrespect your relationship. Just because you didn't technically cheat, it don't mean you're not being disrespectful. You still crossing some boundaries. And stop getting mad at women because we choose to have respect for our man and not.
Shout out to Diamond Fierce for holding women accountable. It's a beautiful thing when women hold other women accountable, just like when men hold other men accountable. But men always hold other men accountable. Correction, men don't always hold other men accountable, but that's more a part of our culture than females' culture. You see what I'm saying? I mean, that's a part of the culture. That's part of respect and confronting somebody and being a man and manning up and, talking to somebody one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of men's culture already. It's amazing because women usually, they don't have a culture of accountability, When a female be with her friends and she talk about her problems, she talk about things, rarely do her female friends correct her. Be like, yo, that's wrong. They be like, oh, girl, he was wrong. Or, they always make excuses for their friends. I noticed that. So it takes a strong woman to call out other women and hold them accountable when they know they're wrong. So it's like when she was saying those things, she was speaking from the psychology of a female, and she was speaking in a way where she was talking to other females that think the same way, but they be in denial. Like females to be known when they go out, they know those things, but they just ignore the fact that they're not technically cheating. They know, and she's speaking to them because she thinks she's a female. She has her psychology, and she knows that they know. And she's like, yo, stop capping, stop doing that. Anyways, thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate that. God bless y'all. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Be blessed. Be at peace. You know what I mean?